Well, good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, back's still killing me. Uh, look what I found. Found this little holder, and lo and behold, you don't need Dramamine for this little show. I'm going to show these three Indians, just because I want there to be something up here. But the real thing is, first I want to do a shout out to infidelmetals. He seems like he's really into metals, willing to do his homework, and is making a nice collection. And hopefully he will uh, suck some viewers away from salivating metals, who, as everybody knows that knows me, the guy annoys me because he always puts a qualifier in there. Now, it this is what I'm predicting. He says yada yada yada, and it might go up or it might go down. Uh, Thanks a lot. And it took him 12 minutes to do it. That's bullshit. That's Trump shit. And that's really what I wanted to discuss today. Trump gets up there and says, "Oh, we're bringing it back. I got a gut feeling and I'm smarter than everybody. I'm a genius." And then he makes a prediction. All right, if the prediction comes true, then he says, "Look at me, how smart I was." If it doesn't come true, he says, "Oh, it's an act of nature. I got no control on it." You know, the guy hedges more than anybody. If he's so damn smart, why does he threaten to sue anybody that releases his college grades, his high school grades, who knows what before then? Has anybody ever seen a diploma? Listen, he bragged about his uncle being the smartest guy ever in the history of the world. It's obviously he knows nothing about the history of the world or some smart people that have come down the line. But it's the same bullshit. And his believers wait and wait and wait. And then when that one little bit of accidental, coincidental thing turns out, then, oh, he's a genius and he predicted in front of everybody else. The guy's a fucking idiot. He's a blowhard, and he still owes the state of New Jersey $20 million. When his casinos folded, he owed the state $25 million in back taxes. So what's he do? He waits till Chris Christie gets elected and then settles for $5 million. Now, at the time, he owned over $20 million worth of property. Oh, look, silver's down 16 cents today, gold down $6. But he owned property in New Jersey far in excess of $20 million worth. Now, if you or I owed the state of New Jersey money and we own property in New Jersey, it would now be the state of New Jersey's property. Now, this is the kind of bullshit. And then Chris Christie gets on bragging about what a great, what a genius he was, and what a tremendous prosecutor he was. And he's got still, up to this day, has his head stuck up Trump's ass and anybody else that could help him along. And then to have his people go to jail on that bridge closing, just unforgivable. And of course, he didn't institute or suggest or anything to do with it. If you have somebody that's going to fall on the sword for you, go ahead and use them. What the fuck, if they're dumb enough? But these are only the three Indians I'm going to show. but I think they are really, really nice. My friend wants these, so I guess I'll let him. I'll let him get them off of me at reasonable, because they have. They really don't have any collectible value that I'm familiar with, other than silver in them. But as I say, he likes Indians, and so do I. When I was a kid, I was uh, 18, um, 17 or 18, 18, I guess. I had the luck to live on an Indian reservation in Wyoming. It bordered Montana. I was going to school in Montana, and I got the chance to see how. Um, this is 1961. How Indians, uh, as a group of people, lived. They were so defeated, and they had such little resistance but appetite for alcohol that the conditions they lived in were absolutely deplorable. And to this day, many of them are still stuck in those conditions. But anyway, this isn't meant to be down Rocky Lane. Um, Infidel Metals. Check him out. I think he's going to be, hopefully, the next strong voice, and he won't qualify. It didn't sound like he was about to qualify like Salivate Metal does. He sounded like he was going to say what he thought and stick by it without saying, but in case, as Salivate does. Anyway, check him out. Um, and now that I'm going to start using this thing, what I'm looking for, it's funny. I I have a collection, and I'm not sure if they're in the safe or where they are, of turkey stamps that were transferred to silver medallions or coins or whatever. They weren't coins because they weren't made by the mint, but they were each year they'd come out with a turkey stamp that you'd buy so you could go turkey hunting. And as people that did it, they must have had a club or something, and they would get the picture that was on the stamp put on something very much like these Indian heads. So I happen to have a pretty good mess of, not pretty, maybe 10 or 15 of them, different ones. And as soon as I can dig them up, I'll do something on them, because what I'm going to try to do is just, when I find something in my pile of crap that uh, nobody else has probably shown, I'll give everybody a look. Okay, infidel metals and Chris Christie, get your head out of Trump's ass.